Yeah, we're going to have a little run round and see what's what. Try not to fall off, drop the bike. Oh. Not really got the right shoes on, but hey ho. We'll have a little bimble out this evening and see what's what. I am going to change this mic setup purely because at the moment I've got it linked with a cable, but I have got wireless mics which I can use. And I think that would actually be better to use a wireless mic. The setup is with the Insta360, and that's the third version. So I'm not going to get wiped out by any of these people. The roads around here now are unbelievably busy. This one road is closed to Coverack, so everything's coming down this road. And it amazes me how many people are actually on the road these days. I just, I used to come out of my house and never see anybody. And now I see everyone. And I just see so much traffic. It's unbelievable. It's just, I suppose, it's just a sign of the times, isn't it? Really. It's yeah, sign of the times. So many people have flooded into our country. And particularly we find down here, as a result of that, many people have fled the big towns and moved also out into the countryside. Working from home, I think, had an influence on that. It allowed people to, not have to go into work and to have to live near work. They could literally live anywhere they wanted to, and a lot of them chose to live in the countryside. This guy's going to keep coming, I think. I'll just slow up anyway. That needs to be on. So yeah, it's got really busy. Much I have to say to my disliking, because I don't really like lots of people. Hence the reason I'm riding solo all the time. I don't even go to things like bike meets or stuff. I go to the odd bike show, but generally speaking, I prefer to travel on my own speed, my own pace, going where I want to go. So where are we off to tonight? Well, primarily to get some fuel. Oh God, isn't that a price? This war in Iran that's going on, it's just made a mockery of everything now, fuel-wise, cost-wise. It's got to be really crazy. first view of St Michael's Mount over to the left here. Oh, no, it's not. You can't. Oh, there it is. You just about see it. I doubt whether the camera's going to pick it up. It's too low. Yeah, beautiful. So, going to go through Mauer Zion. I suppose the other thing about riding a bike in the UK is that because I'm situated in Cornwall, I've got to go everywhere to get out of Cornwall on a pretty nasty dual carriageway, the A30. I don't enjoy going up and down it. I go up and down it a hell of a lot, but I don't enjoy it. There's a mount over to the left now. I like Mauer Zion, it's a nice place. But you don't want to come through in the summer because it's full of tourists. And tourist buses and generally people that can't reverse. But it's a beautiful old place. Somebody's removed the signs from there. There was a sign there saying who's got right away, but somebody seems to have taken them off. So the Muppet I've got behind me on the bike, he pulled out very stupidly when he did. As I said, he's a learner. He needs to learn a bit more about roadcraft, I think, before he goes much further. Otherwise he's going to end up having serious issues. Quite a few potholes and bad bits of road through here as well. The oncoming traffic has the right of way, but there isn't any, so I'll keep going. Very unusual to actually ride through here without having to stop. Nice Triumph sitting on the side of the road there. I know it was a T100 or something, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful evening. It really is a beautiful evening. And I got a full tank of fuel, which is rather nice. I don't know where this kid on the bike's going. Yeah, it's very pleasant. Very pleasant. The sea looks beautiful, actually. Wow, flat calm, absolutely flat calm, looks beautiful. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. There are people swimming in the sea as well. It's absolutely beautiful. There's not a ripple. Absolutely flat calm. Wow. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. So they lost a lot of trees on St Michael's Mount in a gale we had here. We had a really bad gale. I mean, well, actually I say gale, it was a hurricane. Loose gravel. I'm on loose gravel. I don't like loose gravel. I just stopped a minute because this keeps stopping recording. Don't know why. Might have to redo the card. Might be the SD card. Might be full. I mean, I haven't used this camera for, oh God, months. The trouble with me is I've got all these cameras and I really can't be asked to use them. I'm trying to shoot, make a vlog with the easiest camera I possibly can, and the 360 I do like because it gives me the ability to film in all directions and then edit that afterwards reasonably easily on my phone. The GoPro, which I always used to use, and I still have, quality wise is really good. I tend to overheat a bit sometimes and cut out. The battery life on them is rubbish, but that's not too much of an issue because I usually have it plugged in to a USB. God, I forgot how twisted this road was. So yeah, so that's not such an issue. But what I'd really like is a little vlogging camera so that I can, when I'm off the bike, I can carry it around, and DJI do a really nice Pocket, Osmo Pocket. And I think they've just brought out the Pocket 4, which I'd really like to buy, but it's about 600 quid. I'm toying with the idea of buying it through the business actually, if I could. God, it's a glorious evening. It really is a glorious evening. Yeah, well, I stopped back there just now to fiddle with the camera, and the bike fell over. I've put both feet down, but it was gravel, and the bike started to tip, and I applied pressure to my foot to keep it upright, and the foot just slipped on the gravel. It very nearly went over, which definitely don't want to drop this bike. And if I am going to drop it, I don't want to drop it on gravel, because you can't pick it up from gravel. It's absolutely a nightmare. Yeah, it's never the best thing to do, drop a bike anyway. But certainly dropping it on gravel. I mean, there's a lot of gravel around. I would have to say that I stay a lot in Airbnbs, as you're probably well aware. And you wouldn't believe how many people do their driveways in gravel. Well, I mean, mine's gravel, so... But some people use this pea gravel. That's like marbles. Oh, it's a nightmare. And, you know, you arrive at a place and you're following your sat-nav or whatever to get there. And then you arrive at the gate and the driveway goes down to a dead end, i.e. to the sheet or accommodation, whatever it is. And the great worry is that if you drive down there, you can't turn around. Noisy old bike. Well, this visor down again in a minute, a bit noisy. Yeah, you so you get down there and, yeah, and then you can't turn around, and trying to turn around with a big heavy bike on gravel is nigh or impossible. I have seen people do it by putting the bike in gear and hinging it around on the side stand, but I'd be a bit worried about that in case I broke the side stand off, because if you break a side stand, you're in trouble. Real trouble. So yeah, gravel and motorbikes, not really great. You go to some of these stately homes, you know, English Heritage or National Trust or something, they're nearly always gravel driveways, gravel approach. This road's really quiet now. It's the odd car, odd van, not too bad as we approach Land's End. A couple more bikes out here tonight. There's been a few bikes out on the road. I don't blame them. I mean, like me, take advantage of the decent weather. We don't get it very often. I was saying earlier about what I'm doing on the bike this year. Not a lot immediately. However, I am going out on the 17th of May. And I'm taking part in a very worthwhile charity ride called the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which is a international thing, raising money and awareness for men's health, mental health, suicide awareness, prostate cancer and the likes. So it's a charitable ride. I'm raising money for it. For me, I'm riding. I should be wearing my best bib and tucker because the whole thing is about riding dapper. So I'll be out there sporting my shirt and tie and a waistcoat. I was going to put a tweed jacket on, but I can't get one. I've been trying to get a tweed jacket. And every one I've bought on Vinted or whatever, or my wife has bought, they've been too damn small, despite the fact they say the size is large, and I am large, very large. So yeah, so I'm going to go without the jacket and just wear a nice shirt and tie and a waistcoat. So yeah, so down to you guys watching, if you would be so kind as to, and I'd be so pleased, so kind to actually sponsor me, that would be brilliant, absolutely bloody brilliant. Yeah, and I'll put a link for you to follow. Oh, that's interesting. I've got a bit of wheel wobble there. It's interesting. I don't know what that was. Steady now. There's quite a bit of wobble on the wheel then. That might be my tyre pressures. Right. Let's go down to Sennen Cove. Have a little look down here. So we're literally right next door to Land's End there, but I don't like Land's End. I much prefer this place. Hello. Whoa, the sun is right on the ocean. It's a really severe steep hill this. steep. So a bit of front and rear brake on this one going down here, and I've gone down a couple of gears as well. A wet old bit of road here. A bit of a breeze on this side. It was interesting, you know, it was flat calms. The wind is from the northwest, I think. Ideal for windsurfers. There's one out there. God, it's dead here. I thought there'd be a few people around, you know. It's really quiet. In the summer, this place will be absolutely full of people. Lovely little twists and turns through here. Beautiful cottages on the left hand side. Right. It's quite windy here. Bit of what a place, eh? It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I'm just going to get off the bike here and take a photo a moment. What's this bit of grid here? They're talking about putting average speed cameras up here. It's not a dangerous piece of road, but for some reason or other there's been a lot of fatalities on it. Just on this bend here. I don't know what this car's doing here. Whoa!